we are reviewing the best voice changer, all right, that is software based that you guys can get, all right now, all right, to prank your friends either on Discord, all right, or do some TikTok videos or YouTube videos with voice changer if you don't want to use your own voice and you respect your own privacy, or you can use it to prank your friends or online players in an online game. So I think this is really, really interesting, and this.
Okay, guys, I'm here again. I gave you one review for one AI voice changer software, which was Dubin AI. Now, this one is Magicmic AI, okay? And I'm gonna say both softwares are scammers, okay? So I'm not gonna advise you to pay a membership for any of these softwares. Now, one of the things is that I've been browsing the internet and I noticed that there's many AI voice changers. They claim to be the best ones, like this one says to be the best one. And this guy, the one, one of the guys that I saw announcing the software, this guy right here, okay, he's young. He has a lot of subscribers. He's been sponsored by this place, and he's telling you that this is the best world, the best software in the entire world, that it's for real and it's an AI voice changer. He shows you like the sample of like two or three voices at the most. And one of the things, he doesn't show you the other voices, and the reason why he spends so much time talking about how magnificent, how great, and how wonderful this software is. So he spends so much time on that, and the reason why he does that and he doesn't show you the voices is because the voices are really crappy. Okay, they are just crappy. You can do a voice changing transformation using Adobe or using Audacity. Okay, Audacity or Adobe, those are really great softwares. If you have all the features, from both softwares, then you can do all these modifications and have a very clear voice. There's another software that I bought many years ago, and I bought it, which means that I have it in my computer. As compared to these softwares you're paying for an online service. Okay, it's an online service, so you don't really have the right to download the software to your computer and have it being part of you. Okay, like a software that you go and purchase at a store, and it's yours already, because you already paid for it. This one you don't. You pay for the service, and when you pay for the service, the thing is that as long as the online service is up, you have access to that software, okay, and whatever features they are providing to you in depending on the kind of membership that you got. Okay, I paid a one lifetime membership, which was $49.99. And then if you download the software for Windows, they charge you a little bit over $2, like $3 more. So you pay like $54, 53 something, with taxes and blah blah. Anyways, I'm gonna do a full review on this software, which is Magicmic, okay, AI voice changer. One of the things that I'm going to advise you to check always, and I'm not talking about softwares only, I'm talking about anything that you buy online, make sure they have a physical address. That's the first thing. The second thing is that make sure they do have a contact number, okay? Yeah, and that they answer the phone, okay? Not just a machine that's going to tell you, oh, we're going to get back to you like whenever our representatives, are available or things like that, and they never get back to you. Make sure that they actually get back to you. The third thing is that in the contact page, make sure it's not just an email, okay? That they give you other possibilities to contact them, whether it's a live chat, in their site is the best, because if they have a representative, that you can go into a live chat and then can chat with a person in real time and then get some straight answers right away. That'd be great. These softwares, they are making a lot of money for people who are subscribing to them, and they are not providing the services that they are telling you they provide. This is supposed to be one of the best real-time AI voice changer, which is not. It's not it's not one of the best. I would say it's not. I would not even rate this software. Okay, and the reason why I would not even rate this software is because giving this software one star, it would be giving the software a lot. Okay, I made a review about Tubing AI, and I told you what they were scammers. They gave you a contact page in which they never answered back to you. They never did. Okay, I waited an entire week. And they never got back to me. That's one of the things. They had a Discord channel in which you cannot go past the verification process. Okay, it takes you back into a loop, and it's just to verify over and over again, and you never get past that verification. This one also has a Discord channel. I never tried it, and the reason why I didn't want to go through all that painful process, but they do get back to you if you contact them at their email address. Okay, they do have an email address. They tell you that they will respond within 48 hours. They do not count the weekends, and I believe the weekends for them is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you contact them on a Friday, they are not going to get back to you because they say they don't have as many representatives, to get back to you, but they will get back to you within 48 hours. So, anyways, they do give you a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, I don't know. I paid for the service, and the same day I had to cancel it because it was horrible. They claim to have over 250 voices. They don't. Okay, they have less than 100, and they have less than 200 voices, which is 170 voices. When you go to all the different categories they have, like if you go to the celebrity part, in which you have supposedly you have all these stars, and they have 75 voices first of all on that category. And I'm telling you because I counted them, 75 voices, and some of them are for famous people, like John Biden, the president of John Biden, President Donald Trump, Ellen DeGeneres, things like that. Now, let me tell you, when you try those voices, it's very disappointing because the capture in the microphone is very choppy, okay? It's very choppy. And then for many of the voices, there's always like a background noise, like a static noise that is very annoying. One of the other things is that even if you are like a fist away from the microphone, it's not going to capture the voice well. For some of the voices they have, you can be 2 feet away from the microphone. You can be sitting at your chair, and be just relaxing, and talking, and it will capture your voice perfectly, okay? You won't have any problems or any background noises like static or things like that, that actually is not your microphone, is their software, okay? That's how crappy the software is. Now, let me tell you one of the things is that these people are scammers, okay? They sell you this one lifetime membership that, like I told you before, and they have all these voices that are for VIP members. Supposedly, if you pay the one lifetime, you have access to everything. Everything, I mean everything they have. It's like that Dubin AI, they tell you you have access to everything that comes with the premium, and then you don't have access for the cloning. They have a part for cloning, the voices, and you don't have access to that. You have to pay again for a premium membership. For this one, it's exactly the same. They have these VIP voices, and you don't have access to the VIP even though you pay for the membership. Okay, for a lifetime membership, that is supposed to have access to everything that the software offers to you. Now, this is a software that you have to use online. You cannot download in your computer and have it being part of you, like a program that you're actually buying. Like if you go to the store and you buy a software and it's yours already because you already paid for it. Well, this one you don't, okay? This one is an online service. It's just a service and you're paying for the service. So as long as they are up, and running, you are going to have access to that if you pay for the membership, but you won't have the rights to everything that they claim that the membership has, okay? So it doesn't have everything. It doesn't have the VIP, and that's, you have to pay extra money, for the VIP voices. Anyways, I'm gonna give you the review now using the voices because this guy only uses a couple of voices, and the reason why they use always, and I'm gonna say they because it's not just this guy, it's many guys who are announcing all these great AI voice changers, okay? The reason why they don't go into the voices is because they know that many of the voices are really crappy and choppy, and they have all these background noises or static noise. I'm not gonna say it's a background noise, it's simply the software, okay? It's a software that is crappy, and because you can actually change the pitch and you can change the intonation of the voice to create a new voice. And when you are doing those changes, you get all this static noise, okay, added to the new voice. So it's really terrible. Don't buy this kind of service. Don't pay for this kind of service, okay? Because you pay for this kind of service, they are scammers. And this one has a 30-day money back guarantee, okay? Well, I downloaded it on that day, and the same day, it was just like 2 hours that I used the software. I was very super disappointed. They have different categories, and I tried many different voices, almost all of them, because they have, like I told you, they don't have 250 voices. They have less than 200 voices. They have actually like 170 or something voices in total, and they are horrible, horrible. It's just a couple of them that are really good, and I'm gonna show you.
This is completely appropriate. I want to start with this voice. It's the voice of the lady. That I did when I tried the voice of the trunk. And hear the voice up in the top. It's not even close. It's very choppy. And it's not good. Doesn't matter in the voice that you try again. You tell that they're really terrible.
Now, if you want to try voices like this, they are much better than the other ones.
But just because they are better, it doesn't mean that they are really good.
You see, there's a reason why they do not go through all the voices. I'm gonna show you the voices, and then you decide. This is not worth it. We are going to amplify the screen. Let's go to the horror. This is what you have. It's pretty much the amplifier per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it does 2, almost 3. 3 times 8, 24. And it's not 24, it's 23. So let's try some of this.
You can hear the background noise. Horrible. You can hear background noises. Horrible.
This is really horrible.
Honestly, you can get something better with Audacity. I'm not kidding you.
I'm not kidding you. Now let's try something else. You know this one? The little prop from the Muppets.
Do you listen to it? Does it really sound like the prop from the Muppets? I don't think so. I'm not even going to try the other ones because I already tried them.
We try the Minions. It's like using the Audacity. Now let me show you some of the Christmas. The Grinch.
The Grinch. Does it sound like the Grinch? No, it does not sound like the Grinch at all. It's a horrible noise that you cannot use. Can you use this one? Yes, you can. You can use Audacity and just change your pitch, and it's gonna come out the same.
Not a big deal. Using these ones, the same as using Audacity. You see, and it does not have many voices. Is it really worth it? I don't think so. You pay for a lifetime of pain because you're not gonna be able to get good voices, good sound. Even if you have a really good microphone. I have a good microphone. Now we have from Star Wars.
Does that sound like a stormtrooper? I don't think so. What about Transformers? Does it sound like Transformers? No way. Not at all. What about Iron Man? Does it sound like Iron Man? I don't think so. Megaton from Transformers. Not close to it. Okay. Like a wolf. And then you can hear that noise paying for the sound, which is really horrible.
This one is not good either. I'm telling you, it's not good. Let me show you something.
For our picture presentation. You know this one, Darth Vader. Does it sound like Darth Vader? I do not think so.
Goblin sound. Doesn't sound like a goblin.
Oh, this is Duke Nukem. Doesn't sound like it at all. This is very disappointing, you know, it doesn't matter which voice you use.
The sound doesn't come out good. And you cannot use this kind of sound. As simple as that, you cannot. Don't let people fool you. Don't get a membership and then regret it. Because don't give out your information, okay? Use something like PayPal or something else. Don't give out your credit cards because you don't even know these people. Even if they respond to you in a 24/7, it doesn't really matter. Don't give out your credit card information because you may get in a lot of trouble. Later on, a couple months later, you may have some charges from I don't know where around the world, and you won't be able to get that money back, okay? So be careful about these things. Well, the celebrities, you know, we have this one.
Buckle. You say it's kind of choppy. It's terrible. What about this one? I have a the microphone, which is really good at picking up. But it's just simply state that this one is from my recording back tutorial. So just look at this. I've traveled there for any artificial touches programs. They got there my microphone predicted is really so horrible. It can naturally be used to this high.
So you have for celebrities, and then it turns out to choppy. And I'm telling you, I faced a wave from the microphone. So if I get farther away, it's the same thing. It's really bad.
The system will end. You see the voice is choppy. It's horrible. You cannot pay for something that is defective. That is, he has a level of quality, you know.
So they have all these celebrities, and then it doesn't work. Okay. Now let me tell you the difference between Hot Library.
And this library, you see the difference? It's the same thing. Even if I get farther away, it's really clear. So what's wrong with it? You're paying for celebrities, that they are choppy, they are not even close to the voice, and it's not picking up the sound. Okay. Right now I'm sitting down comfortably in my seat. And I can tell you I'm 2 feet away from the microphone. And it's picking up the sound. Alright. I was a feet away with the celebrities and I tried away, like 2 feet or so. And it was not picking up the sound correctly. So did you want to pay for a service that is not working properly? Personally, I don't. I just got it today. I'm doing a review. And I don't like it. I don't think I'm gonna pay for this. I'm just gonna get my refund. Let's see if they're gonna keep me my refund, okay. It's very disappointing. So my advice for you is make sure that you can contact the seller. That you can get a response within 24 hours at least or 48 hours at the latest. And make sure that you can get a refund. Do not use your credit card or your debit card. Don't do that. Use a service like PayPal. That's what I used to pay. And you're not gonna give out your information. And nothing's gonna happen to it.
But it's horrible. Just listen at the sound. Listen at this sound. This is not worth it. This is not. See, there's a reason. Let me use a different voice.
Let's try this one. Okay. There's a reason why these people, the ones advertising this in YouTube, and usually they use these young guys in their 20s or probably like 18, 19 years old to advertise this kind of software and say, oh, this is the best software, the best voice changer in the entire internet or in the entire world. That's a lie, Don't go for it. They are getting paid to advertise these things. A lot of people are buying them or paying for the service, I'm gonna say, because you cannot download the software into your computer and have it for yourself. You cannot do that, You are paying for an online service that they can close anytime. They can close you down anytime. They can all of a sudden, just charge you and then don't give you any access to it after a couple of days or after a month or so and deny you the access to it. Even though if you pay for an entire permanent membership forever. So I'm just gonna say,
I didn't like that voice. Okay, so I'm gonna say these people are scammers. As simple as that. One person in YouTube claims they have over 300 voices. Another one over 200 voices. They claim in their site that they have over 200 voices. They don't. I already showed you. I counted all of the categories. They have how many? They have. We don't count the first two. First two is all of them. Then it's hot. Whatever is probably the ones that people use the most supposedly. So those two don't count because they are already included in the other categories. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The line categories. The 10th one doesn't really count, it's horrible, so it's probably, yeah, imagine at this quarter something like this.
Just listen to what it sounds like. It's just a lot of reverb. That's it. This is a lot of reverb as well, echo. This one is all about echo, okay? So this one, they don't count. You can do the same in Audacity. And you don't have to pay for it because Audacity is free. So you can download it, install it in your computer, and play with all the features that Audacity has. Or even you get Adobe, because Adobe has one that allows you to change the audios. And if you do that for Adobe or Audacity, you can play with the different features they have and get the same kind of sounds. So it's not worth it. So the last one, you don't really have to include it. That's it for the environment and it's not included. And I told you already about the VIP. You have to pay for that. We do have Coco, or, well, this is Vegeta. We do have Mario Brothers. Let me show you. I think it's in games. Let me see over here. Yeah.
Does that sound like Mario? I don't think it sounds like Mario. Do you think so?
What about this one? Or about that one?
Or this one.
This one, maybe. This one too. That one. Is that worth it? That's supposed to be a war.
That's supposed to be unhealthy. It's not working, you see. Then you can go here and you can change, some of the features of the echo and things like that, blah, blah, blah. It's not worth it. And then you change the bass track, things like that. But start calling on already.
Yeah, I tried it already. I changed the pitch. I got rid of the echo sound or the reverb, and it's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. So with this I finished my review. Don't get this kind of software. Don't listen to all those young people who are giving you, there's only some way they never go into all these other voices. That's the reason why they don't actually record the voices, because they know how bad they sound. And if they're selling something that's supposed to be so good and so great in the internet or in the entire world, because they are just scammers, they're getting paid for it to scam you, okay? So don't listen to them. This is a review. This is a very honest review of this software. I would not really even want them to pay me. I would not accept, because it's about my honesty. Personally, don't trust them. Oh my gosh, this is America. The worst thing about America right now is that we have the free commerce. So we have people from all over the world working for America. We're talking about people from China, from Korea, from Thailand, from South America, from India. And when you need a refund, it's so painful. It sounds really funny, this voice. Let me try something else.
Okay. It is so painful to get a refund. To get a refund, you have to argue with them. If they are like a contact, like an email, they get back to you, they make it impossible for you to get a refund. America is not like that. Let me get rid of this. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, let me show you. This is the $49.99. This is a lifetime membership. It's supposed to have over 250 voices. It doesn't. You are supposed to have access to everything. You don't. Okay? It's a scam. As simple as that. Don't pay for this service.
As you can see, this is supposed to be the voice of Emily. It's not good.
This is supposed to be Donut Hunter. Get down. He doesn't look real. I mean, you cannot hear what. Even if we try to prevent the episode.
We can see that the voice is not working. As you can see, these voices are not working really. If we try a different kind of voice, let me apply this one, and I'm gonna put the voice converter over here.
Okay. Nice positive voice. As you can see, choppy. It's not the same for all the games, but or whatever reason the supply sound really horrible. It's not worth it.
These voices are much better in the capture. They do not come as choppy as the other ones, but it's not worth it.
I am telling you, it's not worth it. Just to have a couple voices, it's supposed to have 300, it doesn't have 300 voices. Let me show you. Okay, just with the Debian AI that I used before and that I told you it was a scam. This is a scam too because they are selling you something that they claim is good and they say they have over 200 voices. They don't have the 200 voices. They have less than 200 voices. Let me tell you how many voices they have. Okay, we go all the way down. 170 voices. That's what you get. You don't get over 200 voices. I don't even know how they came up with that number. Okay, now let me show you one thing. Many of these voices, like these ones over here in particular, the voice comes out okay. Like if we try this voice, but as you can see, it's not much of a difference really. It's almost the same.
Or this one over here. It's supposed to be a male voice. It sounds like a female. Let me show you. Little boy. Little boy doesn't sound like a little boy. It sounds more like a little girl.
Like a young male? What's the difference? It's not good. Sounds horrible.
This is supposed to be a handsome boy. Doesn't sound like handsome. Doesn't sound like a handsome person.
Lucas sounds better than the other one. Let me tell you, it's not worth it. You don't want to pay for it? That's up to you. I pay a one lifetime membership, and you do not have access to the VIP. They do have VIP. Let me show you right here. So they have all these VIP, but even they keep it on recording.
よく考えればわかる。板書は必ずつながっている。
I like choppy. I like choppy.
Then why are we going so slow?
Well, would you look at that? Those kids really care about you.
It's me, Mario.
You see, You have the VIP, but you cannot use them. Okay, if you want to actually use a VIP, you have to pay for it. And you have to pay $30 for a lifetime. Okay? So that's the way this goes. You're supposed to get a membership for a lifetime and you are supposed to be able to use everything because you're doing like a premium. And then you don't have access to all the VIP. That's a different story. It's not worth it to pay. All these people announcing that this is the best voice changer in the internet, they are lying to you. First of all, they are being paid. So they are sponsored to give, this kind of popularity to these kind of softwares or programs. So don't go for whatever these guys, young guys tell you, okay? These people are just scammers. Because they're selling you or they are advertising something that is not true, okay? So if you want to buy like an apple, they are selling you a rotten nut, I mean, don't go for it. It's not worth it. If you're trying to find something that is really worth it, now they give you 30 days refund. I'm not even sure that's gonna happen. But anyways,
let's see what happens. If they're gonna give me that refund, or if they're not.
With this, I finish this presentation.